What's going on, guys? I'm the Wrestling King coming at you with the Crown Jewel 2019 DVD review. So the reason I'm reviewing this, it might seem kind of random, but I'm going to review the 2019 and 2021 DVDs from Crown Jewel because those are the only official Crown Jewel DVD releases. Obviously, 2018 was the first one, but that was such a disaster that they didn't even release it on DVD, not in the UK or the US. So I'm going to review both Crown Jewel DVDs that we have here, since Crown Jewel is the next pay-per-view coming up at the beginning of November. So I'm going to get right into it. 2019, you have two very different matches. Kind of their bigger matches, I guess, of the show. You have Braun Strowman and Tyson Fury up top. A very bright cover as well, very orange and yellow. Your Crown Jewel logo in the middle. And then Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez. So as you can see, this was not released in the US. This is a Fremantle release. So I got this imported. Got it on Amazon UK. You have the Fiend on the spine there and Seth Rollins. So that was a fun time. On the back, you got Lacey Evans and Natalya. I believe they would have the first ever women's match in Saudi Arabia. And yes, this was another Saudi Arabia show, and they're going for their fourth event this year. So there have been 3 so far. You got a shot of Tyson Fury and Strowman, Velasquez and Lesnar, the OC winning the tag turmoil, and they just made their return on Raw. If you haven't seen that, Gallows and Anderson joining AJ Styles, so that was all right. I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but I'm interested in what they're doing right now. So far, you had that Team Hogan match. There you go, and I'll get into the match listing in a minute here. But there are your 2 discs. You got a green and a yellow. And I kind of like that they have them set up like this to where, there's a disc on each side. I don't mind the trays, but I do like it when they're like this sometimes. So yeah, that's Crown Jewel 2019. And now I'll run through the matches for you. So there's a 20-man battle royal. And the winner would face AJ Styles for the US title. And Humberto Carrillo would win that. And then you had Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez for the WWE Championship. And the OC would win that Tag Team Turmoil for the Best Tag Team in the World Cup, or Tag Team World Cup. And then Mansoor and Cesaro had a match. Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman. AJ Styles with Gallows and Anderson versus Humberto Carrillo. Natalya versus Lacey Evans. And then you had Team Hogan, which consisted of Roman Reigns, Rusev, Ricochet, Shorty G, and Ali versus Team Flair, which was Randy Orton, King Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre. And then the main event of the match, a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Universal Championship. You had The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins, and this is where The Fiend would win the Universal title. And in my opinion, after this match with Rollins, I think The Fiend went on a pretty decent run up until he lost to Goldberg. I think he had a good feud with Daniel Bryan, some good matches there, a decent little feud with The Miz, but that's besides the point. So yeah, that's it for Crown Jewel 2019. Let me know your thoughts on this show, or even if you've seen this show, because I have not watched it all the way through. I think I've watched 1 or 2 matches from it. So, let me know your thoughts on this show down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.